Alright, this time I've made a couple of changes to my driver. Let's see, I'm still instantiating two objects. This time I'm going to put a little pointer here. So J is going to be at this memory location, or rather it will tell us what memory location it's at. Then I'm going to use one of the methods in the Jabberwock class, the calling attributes method, show attributes rather. And just to make sure we're at the same memory location, just give us the memory location and tell us all about Jabberwock J. Everything good? Alright, let's run this. So J is at this memory location. Let's see its attributes. Same memory location, everything's okay. It's a male orange Jabberwock, and this Jabberwock is hungry. Okay, let's change this a little bit. I'd like to call a method that I have in the Jabberwock class called the color change. I'm going to compile this and show you that class quick. The color change class, the color change method rather. I'm going to send it a color. It's going to assign this new color to the color class variable in this particular object, the J Jabberwock. I think you can probably predict at this point what's going to happen. Let's try this now. So the J Jabberwock's at this memory location. Yep, that's it. It's a male orange Jabberwock. The J Jabberwock at this memory location is now a male, not orange, but a green Jabberwock, and it's hungry. Alright. Now, let's try something else. What if I send it to another color change that I have? I'm going to ask it to, tell me all about it when you're done. We'll put a little line in here just so we can tell the difference. There we go. So it became green, and then I'm going to have it become white, I guess. Let's just look at that method real quick. Number 2. I'm going to send it a color. It's going to perform this operation. It's going to print out the memory location. I ought to fix that a little bit, excuse me. And how about a quote? Quote J is going to be pointing at, there we go. And then assign it its new color. Then, there we go. Assign it white, print out the memory location, show the attributes. I think I'd like to put this in here too, just to make it a little clearer. There we go. So I should get a white Jabberwock when I'm done. Let's see what happens. So there's my Jabberwock. Show its attributes. Yep, this one right here. It's male orange. Then that same Jabberwock, I'm going to send it to change color 1, and it turned green. Then I'm going to send that Jabberwock. I got a different one, and then I got this one. Oh, this is the line from the method. Apparently, in the method, I created, it was J, but I created a new one. I called the constructor to create a new Jabberwock called J, but this one was at a different memory location. So when I changed its color a minute ago, it became green. Then I called it again. I changed it to green, showed you the memory, It was green. Then I should have changed it to white. But I got a different memory location. Oh, this one matched this one. Oh. This one matched this one. When I got back to the main method, it was at the same J, but the one inside the method was a different object. And it's still green. It's not white. The one at this location, that's white. But the one at this memory location, even though they have the same object reference variable, it's at a different location, and it's still green. All right, one more example to bring this home, and I think the real concept will be most obvious in the contrast between primitive types and object reference variables. Let's see if we can do this. So one more time with my Jabberwock test, I'm going to instantiate two objects, J and H. I'm not going to talk about H this time. But now I have a call to another method. Let's walk this through. So I'm going to print out a little dashed line. I'm going to show the attributes of J. I'm going to put 5 into a variable C. And then I'm going to call a method called color change. Color change 3. Let's take a look at color change 3 just for a second. So color change 3 has 3 parameters here. One is a string, a new color, and then I'm going to send this particular method an object. I guess I'm calling it T here. And then I'm going to send it a variable X. Now it was C, and well, we'll get back to that. I put a couple of markers in here so we know when we're in the method and when we're out of it. So here we're in the method, and here when we're done we're out of the method. Let's see what's going to happen. First thing it's going to do is add 1 to whatever X is. It's going to tell us where T is pointed. It's going to take new color, this new color I sent it, and put it into the color attribute for T. It's going to tell us what X is. Let's see, it was 5, so that should be X plus 1 is 6, so it should be a 6. And then it's going to get out of the method. Okay. And then it's going to come back to this line. Next line, it's going to tell us where J is. It's going to show us the attributes of J. And it's going to tell us what the value of C is. Pause the video for a moment and see if you can make a prediction what the output of this program is going to be. All right, let's try this now. Compile this, no errors. Let's run this now one more time, see if this makes any sense. So J is at this memory location. It's a male orange Jabberwock and it's hungry. I send the information I showed you to color change 3. And that object at the same memory location now, we're inside the method, T apparently is an alias for that same object because it's at the same memory location. T is an alias, a different name, a different object reference variable for that same memory location. And X, we added 1 to X, we sent it a 5, so now it's a 6. Now we're out of the method. Now we're back in the main. What's the memory location of J? Take a look now. All these memory locations exactly the same. J apparently is an alias for that same memory location. But now I have a white Jabberwock. And most curious of all, C is equal to 5. The crux of this example lies in these two phrases. Primitive variables are going to be sent by value. We sent the method. We sent this method a 5, and we added 1 to it. But we only sent it a copy of a 5. I think of it as writing a piece of paper, a 5, and we hand it. But inside the memory location, there's still a 5. We sent it a 5. It changed it to 6, but it changed X to 6. And then we go back here, we see what's the memory location. And that was the same memory location as the other one because we sent it the object, or rather, and this is the difference, we sent it the address, the memory address of the object. So any changes that it made to the object were actually made to the same memory location, the same object. We print out what X was, so we'll send it a 5, added 1 to it, it was a 6. But then when we went back, this is the same memory location because we sent it the address. It could actually operate on the same memory location, but C didn't change because we didn't send it the address of C, we sent it the value. The difference, the two terms I need you to get down, the two phrases rather, passed by value for primitive types, passed by reference for object types. And here endeth the lesson.